Hey mamas, what is up? I am here to hopefully talk to you and encourage you guys. I wanted to talk a little bit about postpartum depression and just, after baby pretty much. First off, I want to say that postpartum depression is 100% a real thing and it is not fun. I'm just being honest, it is definitely not fun. And I feel like there are a lot of people who just don't even really believe that it's actually a thing, and that it's just like an excuse for the mom to say, like, I don't want to deal with this baby right now, or, I don't want to do anything, or I feel, crazy, or whatever. But it is 100% a real thing. I went through it the first, like, 2-3 months my son was born. I just felt like, I don't know, like I had all these thoughts in my head about like what happens when he does this, or what if like something bad happens to him, or I even had like these reoccurring like images in my mind of me hurting him somehow, and it wasn't even like I meant to think that. It was just the depression. I don't know, like it's hard to even explain, but I just want to like share what I went through a little bit, and hopefully it makes y'all feel better, because if y'all had the same thoughts, like it's totally normal. I know that sounds terrible, but it is, and there's nothing we can do about it. It's just how we get sometimes, and our hormones change, and it's not who we are. It's just temporary. So please do not think that you're going to always be like that, or that you're never going to love your child like you should, or that you're a terrible mom. You are a great mom. Don't think otherwise. You are strong. You created this life. Your body has gone through a ton. Trust me, a ton. Like all of us, everybody's different. Could have had a C-section, could have been natural, could have had a baby without any medicine. Your body is a crazy thing, and it went through so much. So give yourself a break. Try not to worry too much about it. To all the mamas out there who are struggling with like self-image, or just how you feel about yourself, try not to give yourself such a hard time. Like, we created a child in our bodies, which is amazing. It's such a blessing and such a gift that we always, or sometimes we will like be so hard on ourselves because of how we look. And really, it doesn't matter. Like, we created a life. Like, how amazing is that? That's kind of like, I still can't even believe that I created my son. It's so crazy. And we give ourselves such a hard time about how we look, when we don't even like hardly think about like how amazing it is that we created some like a human in our bodies, and we're too concerned about the stretch marks on our sides, or like how we look, or how our hair looks, or how we dress. Like, no, it doesn't matter. All what matters is that we created a life, and that we love ourselves and our child and our families, and we should not care so much about how we look. Also, I think Katie had mentioned something about this before, but please do not compare yourself to anybody. Like, don't look at those Instagram moms who have like the perfect feed and the perfect photos and the cute little backgrounds or whatever. Don't compare yourself. They're doing them. That's just what they want to do. Not everybody can do that. Like, I've tried to have a cute like Instagram feed, and it just is always a jumble. I always look like a disaster in my pictures, and I never really like how I look. I'm trying to be more body positive and like just positive in general about how I look, and just remember that I created my son in my body. Like, I'm not gonna look perfect. Nobody is perfect. Nobody. Doesn't matter what they look like. They ain't perfect. Okay? Just remember that. They are not perfect. You are such a strong mom and woman, and just don't even think about all these other people and how they look. And most people on Instagram are even fake, okay? Like, they get some implants and some Botox, so just don't. Okay? Just don't even do it.